here's a manager that we should go and get for the free. Ain't going to cost us nothing. Get him in there. Won the Champions League 2012, managed Villa in 16, and he's now a manager out in South Korea for Hyundai. Who's that?
Don't know. Who's it?
Who that is?
Who's it?
You. What do you mean?
Well,
Do you not know, Jay?
No, who's it?
Roberto Di Matteo, mate.
Oh dear. That clip kills me, man. Bless up to everyone locked in. We are back again. Make sure you're firing these likes up. And make sure you follow Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More, Matty's channel, Southern Gooner, and Kenny Ken 1972 on Insta. And we have a lot of work to do on this stream, let alone at our football club. Jez, how are you, mate? You good? How's Monday going?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah, weekend gone again. And, yeah, I was pretty angry about that, I won't lie. I think you probably guessed that. But Wednesday night, we go to the City Ground. Now, we haven't done great there, have we? Let's be honest. So, hey, 11 points behind Liverpool. Correct me if I am wrong in saying this. Somebody, Kenny, Matty, Lee, whoever. I don't recall any team that's 11 points ahead with the amount of games we've got to play overtaking that.
Nope.
I think I'm correct in saying that. I think I am.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah, maybe Newcastle. I'd love it if we beat them, but I'm not sure. I don't think it was it? I think they had way more games. By the time he said that, they'd already bottled it, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think they'll begin to bottle it in 96. By the time he said that, they were in front because they lost to Arsenal, Liverpool, and Blackburn by that time.
Anyway, there you go. We got the Champions League, boys.
Yay! Pray for PSV. How are you, Matty? Happy Monday. What are you saying?
Hey, man. I can't say I didn't warn y'all. That's all I can say is I can't say I didn't warn you that this was coming this season. I gave you a sneak peek, the sneak peek this summer. We all told you about the injuries. It's all coming to fruition now. The next phase of this is going to be the Guard of Honor. That's going to be going down. And I hope everybody gets prepared. Get your popcorn ready. Get ready to zoom in on faces and look at everybody's faces during that Guard of Honor. And by that time, we'll probably be about 18 to 20 points behind Liverpool.
Ouch.
So get ready. And we're going to lose on Wednesday, too. Just let you know we're losing on Wednesday. We're going to lose big, too.
Ouch. Even worse.
Even worse.
Yeah, he's in the chat, man. Yeah, he's in the chat. Don't say that, Matty. We never.
The truth is the truth. Hey, the truth is the truth. I want to, you know what the interesting thing is, gentlemen? I just want to see what kind of rabbit he's going to pull out of the hat because the Moreno deal, that's not going to work on Wednesday. So I want to see what he's going to do on Wednesday. What he's going to change around. I guess we have the dog up there on Wednesday. You have the dog playing striker.
Yeah, maybe. Listen, it's probably got more movement than Marino.
Better lateral movement.
Kenny, how's your Monday, mate?
The Monday will be fantastic. I've got a whole week of work, so I'm putting my feet up. But again, let's be honest. I think the scales are falling out of a lot of people's eyes. There's been a lot of delusions of grandeur. But let's be honest. Have we really been in the title race this season? Were we aggressively spending as if we were going for the title race? Did we put all our eggs into one basket in the summer chance window 2023? Methinks we have. Because you can't be serious about winning the title if you don't spend the kind of serious money that we spent the season before. So really and truly, methinks, deep down, they thought they had enough. And then when Liverpool went on their little run and we kept on being 6 or 7 points behind them, they thought they were just praying, because they know deep down they never had a chance. And they fluffed their lines and they're all in hiding, all making excuses. And they're actually celebrating the fact that we had alleged VAR controversies. And they're celebrating the fact that we have had injuries because they think the majority of fans are unlike us, that they'll buy into the bullshit and the ready-made bullshit of injuries and VAR. In fact, a lot of people, sadly, have fallen from that bullshit. And really and truly, we all knew from the start to the finish, we were never playing well enough to win this title. The performances were poor. Players who were playing well by this time last year, we've been poor performances. We've had podcast after podcast. And we've basically said, look, this team doesn't look like a team that wants to win a title or is good enough to win it. So the evidence is there, but keep on being in denial. Keep on, trying to say we're in a title race. Keep on deluding yourselves and making fool of yourselves. Because as Matty says, when you see that points title at the end of the season, you're going to be so humiliated that you might have to leave the country.
Well, a lot of them don't have passports, Kenny, because they're mutants and they're not allowed passports. But it is what it is. Listen, 900 people in there real quick. Get these likes up. The lads' links are pinned. Static's comment. Big up to everyone who is locked in. Big up Static for the links as well. But where do we start with this crap? Maybe we should start with the starting 11.
Start Odegaard.
Yeah. In fact, let's actually start with Odegaard. Yeah, our captain, our leader. Yeah, this guy is shit. It's as simple as that. I've been telling everyone since he got here, he ain't it. He is the perfect captain for this failed process, though, isn't he? He's a good boy. He'll do as he's told. He'll say the right things. He'll tell us in Dubai, bringing the energy. Yeah, bringing the energy. Where is your energy then, mate? Yeah, because you look like you can't be bothered. This guy is on the same amount of assists this season as Edison, the Manchester City goalkeeper.
Oh, God.
Yeah, he is on the same amount of goals in the league as Asensio at Aston Villa, who joined about 2 weeks ago. It's an absolute disgrace. People want to waffle on about his, oh, yeah, but he's our buzz, he's our spark. Yeah, no, he's a fraud. Our captain is a fraud. He's a fraud. You know, this guy does nothing apart from hide in the biggest games. Yeah, give the ball away after taking way too many touches or pass it backwards. I've been counting how many touches this guy takes every game. Matty's been there. You guys in the chat have been there. 7 touches, then pass it sideways. 7, 8 touches, then pass it backwards. Then floats some aimless ball into the box, headed clear. What does he actually do? Because I watched a geezer for Real Madrid the other day, who's nearly 40 years old, get man of the match, absolutely dictate that game from start to finish. Yeah, and scored an amazing goal as well. 1 touch, top bins it. Yeah, on a volley. What does our captain do? There's a reason Modric is still 40 years old and playing for Real Madrid, and this guy is playing for Arsenal Football Club. Dani Ceballos coming off the bench again. Yeah, he was rested because he's actually played so well this season. I said, do you know what? We're at home. You and Valverde sit on the bench, bruv. We got big games coming up. We reckon we could get through this one. Dani Ceballos is a better footballer than Martin Odegaard, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Again, he is still at Real Madrid. After we had him at Arsenal, by the way, and this manager deemed him not good enough. Yeah, whether you rated him or didn't rate him, he still won us an FA Cup. And without his goal, we wouldn't have got through. So what we're doing here, he's actually done more for this club, Dani Ceballos, than this captain has ever done or ever will do. This guy is everything wrong with this football team. Yeah, he encapsulates it perfectly. Yeah, our fan base have been gassed into believing this guy is a creative spark. He's crap. Now they want to come out the woodwork. Oh, what's wrong with him? He looks like his face is lost weight. You know, he looks cool. Oh, what's gone wrong with him? No, this is how he's always played. He's always been doing this, but Saka bailed him out.
Oh, man, you preach.
Saka bailed him out. Yeah, when Odegaard, was out of this team, Saka still delivered. Yeah, and he missed 9 games, Odegaard, and Saka still turned up and delivered. Yeah, still scored goals that had us in an alleged title race. Now Saka's out the team. What has this guy done? When's he stepped up? He gave a free kick to Sterling. What are we doing here? No, this is a shit show, mate. Yeah, I'm sick of him, man. What do you make of him, Jez? You've seen some of the great captains. Like, what are you saying, Jez? Because you've seen some before my time as well. Yeah, let alone the ones in my time. We've had some fantastic captains. This guy is the worst captain in my lifetime at this football club.
I agree with you there. Well, let's look at the facts, Lee. This was going to be the next bird camp. Ain't quite worked out, is it? Hasn't quite worked out. This is what we were told. This is the next Dennis Bergkamp. This guy is pony. Do you know? I thought about this afternoon. I thought, I'm doing this old school show with Kenny and DJ, and I thought maybe next week we'll do who's Arsenal's worst captains. But that show would be about 5 minutes because it answers itself, that question. So I don't think I'd bother with that one. This man, you showed a clip to me Saturday night, right? You showed that clip, Lee, where running through the centre, he gasses it right. If he'd kept on going down, I mean, if you still got the clip, show it. I mean,
I've got the clip. Yeah, I'm getting it as we speak.
It proves the guy is hiding so well, that clip. If he'd kept going through the centre, he might have got the second ball and be on goal. No.
Yep.
No, he went right. Go on. If you got it, Lee, show it, man.
Yep. And do you know what's mad, yeah? I'm so glad I clipped that up. Yeah, because I rewound the stream while it was live on the zone. And I recorded it off my phone and posted it straight away. Yeah. And do you know what? More and more people are going, wow, look at that. Oh, that's a disgrace. And do you know what? If I hadn't have done that, I don't think the hype around this guy being that shit, would be what it is now. I'm not taking full credit for that, because I want him to be good. I want him to be a good captain. I want him to turn up and deliver. I want to win trophies. I ain't sat here for 5.5 years crying, bitching, moaning, screaming, swearing. Yeah, big for the sake of it. I want us to fucking win. Yeah, this captain is a disgrace. Go on, Jezza. Sorry.
No, that's right. Sorry to interrupt. The comment you made about the worst Arsenal captain, he is. I've never seen anybody as poor as this. Right? I've seen some bad captains, but not as bad as this. But the fact remains here. We remember the greats in our lifetimes. Just talk about our lifetimes. Vieira, Adams, they didn't hide.
Cesc.
Van
Persie.
Don't say that. Kenny's here.
Yeah, we'll move on quick on that one. But they turned up and delivered. And they turned up and delivered. Yeah.
Even Xhaka. Come on. I couldn't stand the man after what he did at Crystal Palace. But he was a damn sight better captain than this prick.
Yep.
Aubameyang, he wasn't bad.
Won us an FA Cup.
David Seaman, when he captained the team at one point, he was all right. I mean, it's a shit show that people gas up this absolute fraud. Anyway, let's do the clip, man.
Yeah, let me get this clip. Let's go. Right. Anyone who hasn't seen this, you've even been, look, there he is. There he is. This is the creative spark, guys. This is Mikel Merino, Ethan and Wary, our captain, allegedly. And Trossard's just down here. Let's go. Right. 2-on-2, guys. 2-on-2. Run through there, innit? Run through there. These men are all gone. They're out the game. Trossard's looking at him. He's looking at him. They're going, right, Trossard's going, I'll just pull it round here, son. Here you go. You got a shoe in. I'll carry on my run in case he gets back at you. And then I can skip round the back and we might score. Watch this motherfucker right now. Where are you fucking going, mate?
Into the concession stand.
Exactly.
There ain't
He's
nothing.
now got 5 players.
There ain't nothing that can justify that.
5 players isolating him now. How's he going to get the ball?
And now Trossard's going to lose it because he's looking to cross the ball, but he ain't even going to get past him.
You know what? We need to start referring to him as the creative spark. He's now known going forward as the creative fart. That's what I'm going to call it.
Facts.
I mean, that's the captain of this football club.
Yeah.
And like you said, Lee, we've been seeing this. bro. I almost hate we were not clipping up his stuff over the last few years since we've been watching it. Because we see the stupidity on full display. It's like you stated this weekend. Most people are not watching that. They're watching the ball. They're not watching the actual what's going on. When y'all are watching these games, start watching these players. It's just like with the whole thing with Skelly. I said, as soon as he got the car, I said, who passed him the ball?
First thing you said, who passed him that ball?
Yeah, you go directly back the way it came from. Who passed him the ball? You look at Odegaard right there. On the second to the last frame of that, Lee, he looks at the defender.
Yep.
That's what drove me crazy was he's looking at the defender and decides to go over there. It's a cow. He's a coward. He does not want to take the game by the scruff of the neck. He's had a whole 2 months. Soccer went down in December. We're in January and February. You're supposed to pick up the slack, my friend. You are the captain. That is your duty.
Where's he going?
He's heading home. He's ready to go home and check on the baby.
Yeah. No, he's looking straight at this defender.
Yep.
None of these four here are looking at him. He's not looking at him. He's looking at Trossard.
He's clueless, Lee. He's clueless.
There's only one player that's looking at him, and that's the geezer he's running towards.
Where are we seeing this at? Anytime there's opposition, a team that's just a little bit rugged. Kenny, me and you talk about this a lot. When we play teams like Everton, West Ham was another team. Well, if you're lucky, like I said Saturday, we are very lucky they did not have all of their players in this game.
The thing about the game is that the reason why they won the game and are able to control the game is because of Kudos. Kudos bullied every one of our players. He bullied Saliba. He bullied Gabriel, who, by the way, everyone thinks is the best centre-half player in Europe. I'm sure. After the show, we'll be going somewhere quiet to have a laugh about that with our legs in the air about that garbage. And then he absolutely ruined Calafiori. In fact, everyone who went near him, he bashed them.
Eat the price.
Bashed them like babies. Declan Rice, he pushed away like a rag doll. Thomas Partey, he pushed around like a rag doll. And Lewis Skelly. I mean, even now we've got a few people who are just desperate for likes and desperate for relevance that they're saying. And wait for it now. Kudos fouled and elbowed Miles Lewis Skelly in a build-up, and he should have been sent off. It was actually a foul, so he should have been sent off. I mean, where do you get this garbage? And they get all these other angles. It's beyond embarrassing. And the person who's done that should really know better. I mean, if you're really, really that desperate for relevance, how about you have a siesta, mate? You've had your time in the sun.
That's why I was late.
You had your fame. You had all the fanfare. You had all the endorsements. Just lie down, lay low, shut up. If you ain't got anything important to say, just relax, calm yourself down. Stop trying to get attention by coming out with this nonsense and garbage. Miles Lewis Skelly, sorry, mate, and I'm sorry to your mum, and I'm not slagging you both off. I'm sorry, but public opinion can't save you this time, mate.
Oh no, but that apparently, Kenny, yeah, right. There's an agenda against him, and it's racist.
No.
Yeah, they're trying to do what they do with Saka.
No. Look. The fact is, right, he's not stupid. He knew what he did. He did it. He was well-meaning. He was trying to help his mates out. He knew he lost the ball, and he knew that our press of a goalkeeper who thinks he's Buffon all of a sudden decided to sort of put us in trouble. He knew what he was doing, and he hasn't really complained. So I've got nothing against him or anything. I've got a lot of time for the kid. But the fact is, let's be honest, when you talk about Martin Odegaard, you get the captain you deserve. You know why you get the captain you deserve? It's because as long as you have managers, and I keep on repeating myself, people like Amorim, who's a prat, by the way, one of the biggest prats in football.
He's a pork chop, Kenny. He's
an absolute prat and a pork chop. He's a wowzer. He's a dunderhead. Everything rolled into one. And he's a wazzock. Talks rubbish every minute, and it's never him. You know what I mean? And then you've got Guardiola, who's just he should lay low anyway. He should lay low, man. This season's been a watershed. And then they've got our manager, who basically is a micromanager. As long as you've got managers like, you don't need captains. Who needs a captain when you've got Mick Arteta running the show and telling players where to run and where to go?
Yeah.
He is basically an obedient head boy. That's all he is, the head boy of a private school. He's not a leader of men. He's just the head boy who probably looks the part. Probably
He's great for marketing. Kenny, sorry to cut
Oh
in there.
yeah, he's like, if I'd be bold, I'll say he looks like the Milky Bar kid.
Yeah,
Joe Root. He's basically Joe Root. He's just Joe Root at Arsenal.
The thing is, the reason he's had so much prop is because he signed for Real Madrid at 15 years old. He's a failed fucking wonder kid. Let's just be real with him. He's crap.
Mm.
Yeah. Any Madrid fans in this chat, yeah? Would you take Martin Odegaard when Modric leaves? Would you have him back at the club? Because I guarantee they all say no, mate. Guarantee it. Yeah, he ain't even good enough for Sociedad anymore.
Yeah, but you got to remember, people like Martin Odegaard, as a player, he looks good when others are playing well. So his performances, we now know his performances the last couple of seasons when we were at it, was because if the team plays well, Odegaard plays well. Now, where have we heard that one before? Oh yeah, Mesut Ozil. The team plays well, Mesut plays well. But deja vu.
No, facts. I want to read this out as well. Let me grab these two super chats. I've got another tweet I want to read out as well, because this is damning as well. Because everyone keeps knocking one out about our top 6 record. Cool. Well, I've got a record they don't like to share. Big up to Iffy LFC. Lucas Perez at PSV. Remember him? Tears when he scores the winner to knock you out. I'm not sure he's registered to play. I don't know if you can, if they can register him. I'm not sure they can. I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can. Maybe they've gotten to a certain point. But I'm pretty sure they have to have their squad in already. But would be funny though, wouldn't it? Yeah, what they're saying then. Big up to you, bro. Well done on the title. Big up Yeti. Lee, back off Odegaard. He does the important job of putting his hands in the air. Every team needs one of them types of captains. Big up to me. Big up Yeti, man. Big up to you. Do you know, yeah, I've noticed as well. He's had his hair cut. No snot flicks and hair flicks at the weekend. Yeah, and no arm waves at the weekend. Maybe he's been watching the podcast. Maybe Declan Rice has shared my content with him. I don't know. Yeah, because he didn't do it the weekend, did he? Yeah, he is just a cheerleader. That's a great comment. He's a cheerleader, mate. And what it is, yeah, he's so good at talking to the media, which is why he's our captain. Yeah, he's been doing it since he's like 15 years old. Yeah, he's so media trained, it's crazy. Yeah, it comes out, I was sorry. Jesse, you said it. Yeah, they didn't even go and clap the fans.
Nope.
Again.
I didn't even notice that.
No, well, I turned it off. As soon as I went full time, I just turned it off, didn't I? So, but let me get this tweet. I want to share this. I'm going to go for a piss quickly as well. So you guys just jump in anyway, which way you want. And
yeah.
This is a cracking stat, guys, because obviously we've got an amazing record. Yeah, we've got an amazing record, and against the Big Six, with slap Man City 5-1. No, boy. I mean, what more do you want? You know, we used to get banged 6-0, 8-2s, 6-3s. Now, what more do you want? Look at our record now. It's made us competitive. Cool. Lads, I'll leave it with you for a minute or so. This is embarrassing, man.
That right there sums up why we have not won the title the last 2 years. Right there. West Ham alone. West Ham alone is the team that's kept us from the title for the last 2 years. You could just pull either one of them. Any one of these teams, you can just take one team and say Newcastle, that's the reason. Fulham, that's the reason. Aston Villa, that's the reason. West Ham, that's the villain. A reason. And we and Kenny, Jazz, we all sat here last year. We sat here during the summer, towards the end of last year. We were talking about it. We were saying it's not the big teams that you got to beat. It's not the team that you did the obvious. It's these teams like this: Newcastle, Fulham, Aston Villa, West Ham. Proof is in the pudding.
4 wins in 20 games. 4 wins.
Yeah. What's the common denominator?
Kenny, hey, man, we used to pipe these teams.
Yeah,
right?
but
worry about them. You just say, all right, yeah, Newcastle, Fulham, home and away. Yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah, but the common denominator is with those things. You think about those 20 games. Two of those games have been away in Newcastle at home. How many shots on goal have we had against Newcastle? Fulham home and away absolutely mullered us at their ground, and even at the 2-2, they were a better team by a mile. Even with 10 men, even when we went 2-1 up, they were always going to equalise. They were the better side. West Ham, if you take away the fractions at their ground in the league, smashed us. Just had the game plan on Saturday and the last season, same game plan. Had a bit of quality up top, and I always said that teams like your Newcastle's, your Fulham's, your Aston Villa's, or West Ham, the way we've been playing this season, and obviously you want to factor in last season, but we talk about this season itself. All it needed was for a team to get their act together in every discipline, and they'll beat us at the Emirates. A result against one of those teams have been coming. Everyone says, everyone talks about Newcastle, the FA Cup, Man United, the FA Cup. No, the league, let's face it, if we want to be like honest, fans, the league has become an obsession. It's been an obsession of every fan, regardless whether you're Arteta in and out. It's because it's the one we really want to win. I think secretly more than the Champions League. Although we say the Champions League is prestigious, we know won it before, because of the fact that we've been in a couple of title races, and Man City, we thought we're going to have a drop off. We thought the league was our Alpha and Omega. And let's face it, against these teams at home in the league, Southampton, we struggled to beat them, scored last-minute goals. Leicester at home was a struggle. The eight team outside the top six, Nottingham Forest, we played well against. We didn't play well against Man United. We beat 2-0.
We caught Forest coming off of the coming off the break, and then you remember Kenny, when you said we played Ipswich, you said if Ipswich would just go forward, if they just would have went forward, they probably could have beat them.
Ipswich, all Ipswich did was goal down and think, right, we're gonna have to keep the goals down. That's all they did. If they went at it, they would have had us as well. They would have got a point. That's how badly we've been playing in most of our home games that don't involve Liverpool, Tottenham, and obviously when we play Chelsea next month, we're gonna have a go. But all the other teams have had more than enough chances to get at least a point, and they bottled it because they, for some reason, they put us on this sort of pedestal when we didn't deserve to be there. We didn't deserve to be on the perch. This season, our performances outside playing the big teams has been average.
Poor.
We've all said it.
Yeah, we've been poor. We've been poor all year. This is why I just don't understand what people were looking at, what they were seeing that we didn't see, because we're sitting there looking at. I mean, we started the first 3 podcasts of the year talking about, hey man, this ain't looking good. We skating by. We skating by, and then it just week after week after week after week after week. Then we had a little bit of a purple patch there, which we all knew we was gonna have, but we said, no, don't get used to this. We're gonna turn right back around and go back to type. And then here we back. I've said it time and time again this season. I said we're going to win some games. We're going to look great winning 1 or 2 games here or there, but we're going to go right back to the same problems that we have. And I said every time we have an injured player that comes back, there's going to be more injured players that go out. We're short. We were short coming to this.
Badly short.
I don't think people understand, Kenny. I think people just think we're just taking the piss. This team is short. We're in all these competitions, and we're in February. I told you this morning, Kenny. I said we hadn't even made it to March, April, May. We normally go through this. We're having these discussions with 2-3 games left in the season, 4 or 5 games left in the season. But we're a long way from being done.
Yeah, but they blame injuries now. I've had arguments with some people on Twitter, and they generally think that had we had all our players fit, that we wouldn't be in this position. And I say to them, they were all fit. We'll play like this when they're all fit. That the only player that turned up this season before injury is Bukayo Saka. Right. And even then, he wasn't at his best of 2 seasons ago. But his semi-best is levels above all the rest of them.
People don't even realize he was the assist leader when he went down.
Yeah.
He was the team assist leader.
Yeah.
Saka, not Odegaard. not Odegaard, Saka.
Saka.
Yeah, but this is the thing, yeah. Right? These people, they just the dark arts, the dark arts. Oh yeah, look, we won. We're winning. Yeah, we're winning. Yeah, we played Wolves first day of the season. We were shit.
Yeah.
What did we say? This is going to be a long season. We
Mm.
said it on the watch along. It's going to be a long season. Yeah, we played Ipswich. We were shit. Yeah, the edible derby when I obviously at the gummies.
Manchester,
yeah, we were shit.
Me and you watching Manchester United. Me and you watching Liverpool this summer.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, in the preseason.
Yeah,
one ball over the top, bang, Salah scores. Yeah, Harvey Elliott whips it around the corner. Salah's clean through. Yeah, not rocket science. When we played Leicester, their goalkeeper, was on smoke, but our finishing was shit. Their goalkeeper made save after save after save after save. He was unplayable that day. Yeah, but at the same time, where were all our finishers? Oh, we ain't got any. Yeah, we conceded 2 goals in that game. Oh, but they were just freak goals. How comes every time a goal is scored on a volley from outside the box against us, it's a freak goal? How? How comes every time they score and they're down to 10 men or this and that? Oh, well, no, well, we got robbed. Get out of here, man. Yeah, look at Southampton. Took us to a stoppage time to do them as well. That's at home.
Go to Luton.
Leicester, stoppage time at home.
Go back to Luton last year. I mean, it's the same. We saw this last year. What we're seeing right now, Lee. This ain't just something that just wrote. Came into town. Some hot chick just moved to town. This is something we've seen already, bro. We've seen this time and time.
Look at Tottenham away this season. Kenny, you were there. Yeah, corner, done them 1-0. Yeah, when was the last time we actually scored from a corner? Can somebody tell me? Because I see Liverpool score from a corner and they ain't even got a set piece coach. They ain't even got a set piece coach. I'm not even taking the piss. They have no set piece coach.
It's worse than that. It says something when you got pundits actually, like Gary Neville, who thought we were going to win it, Jamie Redknapp, who thought we were going to win it, and they've highlighted our reliance on set pieces, which is embarrassing. As much, I mean, you hear fans in the last few games, especially I've watched home and away. Fans have even stopped celebrating a set piece. They're that embarrassed. But if you kind of rewind back to December and November, they were celebrating like it was going out of fashion. Fulham away was an embarrassment. Yeah. The way our fans were celebrating every time we got a corner. This is Arsenal Football Club. Really? A set piece team.
All right, and then as soon as we came up against Everton, with a proper low block manager, he showed us exactly how to do it, mate. I know
they sacked him. They sacked him afterwards.
Yeah. But he came to our ground. Again, he's got another good record against this manager, like Graham Potter has, by the way. Graham Potter, Kenny, we were at the game. Lads, lasses, unicorns, non-binary, of course. We all watched Arsenal play at home against Ostersund. Yeah, Ostersund. Just let that sink in. They're like the dog and duck. Yeah, literally. Marbella FC is probably about the same size as them in terms of fan base and shit like that. Yeah, well, maybe Marbella's a bit smaller. Yeah, but you get the drift. They played us off the park with Graham Potter.
Yep.
Yeah. Brighton play us off the park with Graham Potter every time we played them. Now he's gone to West Ham. They'd won one bloody game. One game. And he comes to the Emirates and he outplays us. Yeah, Kudus running left. He's running right. Jared Bowen running left. He's right. Yeah, they got 3 defenders, centre backs. Everyone's seen that starting and went, fucking hell, he's gone 3 at the back. Why? That's the blueprint now to beat us, because for 5 fucking years, this guy cannot break down a low block.
Nope.
5 years, he can't break down a low block. And not once has he gone out there and brought a striker, that you could just lunge the ball up into, like a Giroud type striker that just win headers and cause a bit of panic. Yeah, not once. Instead, his answer to that is go and buy a CDM that we didn't fucking need, who's useless anyway, for 38 M's. Yeah, now put him up front. Yeah, oh, well, that went well. I'll bet it worked against Leicester. Yeah, let's not forget, we were shit against Leicester last week as well. Yeah, that was awful last week.
Well, Lee, I told you last week. I told you what I said. I said, this ain't going to work long term.
Nope.
Didn't take long, did it?
Papering over the cracks, mate.
Papering over the cracks, man. And let me mention this too. while we at it. I'm glad that I saw Crockett's pop up there, hybrid, because the other narrative, Kenny, Lee, Jez, they want to go injuries, but then they want to go say the board that does not support this manager. Well, excuse me. Wait a minute. Let's go check this. Let's go look at the. Let's look at the financial report. $700+ million pounds spent on players, and they told him, they just said, "Hey man, you're not gonna buy a striker. We're not gonna let you buy a striker with the money that you got." He opted not to buy the striker. He opted not to buy the striker. He
copped up Sesko, mate. He copped it up with Sesko. They were talking last summer to the extent that as a result of these conversations, the lad has decided to, I'll give him another season at Leipzig. How does that work? How does someone, for sake, come to the club to stay at Leipzig, who didn't even trouble the scorers of the Champions League league phase, to come to us?
Come lean in.
How does that work?
Come lean in. I'm going to tell you why. Come, lean into the camera.
All right.
Ain't nobody coming to play behind Kai Havertz.
Facts. Facts. Yeah. Do you know what's funny as well, right? I see that goal bitch. I quote tweeted him the other day. Oh, I can't believe Arsenal gave up halfway through the season. Their ownership didn't back him with a striker. Blah, blah, blah. This is, I thought they would have had a go till the end. Cool. So what we're supposed to believe then, yeah? We're supposed to flip and believe that this manager, right, got given the job when he should never have got the job in the first place. He was not qualified. Yeah, we've then gave him 750 million since the day he got the job, gave him 2 pay rises. He's now the second highest paid manager in world football. But they've told him all the way through the last 5.5 years, we're going to give you a pay rise a couple of times. We're going to give you all this money, but you're not allowed to go and buy a striker. Fuck off, mate. Are you people thick? No, real talk. You're not allowed to go and buy a striker. You're not allowed to, mate. Go and buy a load of centre-backs to play left-back, and DMs to play a striker. How about that? Oh, and we'll let you have Raheem Sterling on loan if you're a good boy. Yeah, you've got to sit there and make out that you're trying, though. Big up DJB, man. Big up, bro. Before I get you in, I want to read this out, yeah? I want to read this out. This was from December 22nd, 2022. This is a direct quote from our manager. We have to maximize every transfer window. Cool. So let's go to the latest transfer window. 4th of February, he said, I'm very disappointed by a quiet transfer window, but he then goes on to praise the board. Yeah, listen to this shit. Yeah, listen to this crap. Disappointed by the transfer window, but he praised the club's discipline, right? We had a clear intention, which was always when the window opens, to explore the opportunities to improve our squad with players that can make an impact, right? With players injured, we have been impacted, and we haven't achieved that. We're disappointed in that sense, but we're also very aware that we only want to bring in a certain kind of player, that are very disciplined, and when the club have been very disciplined with that as well. It then goes on to say, as far as the market they would be looking at is concerned, there are relatively few players available. Are you taking the fucking piss? Like, honestly, mate, are you taking the mick out of us? Well, he is taking the mick out of us. And you've got millions of lemmings bobbing around, doing up PR for this geezer. The guy's crap. They want to blame the ownership. Why? Mate, just deep it, right? We signed this geezer up. He's a rookie. They all gassed it up. 2 days before, we handed the league to Man City when we lost to Forest, by the way. 2.8 points clear season. He sits in a press conference smiling like a Cheshire cat, saying, oh, we bought a dog and we've called it win. 2 days later, we didn't win and City got the league. Then he gets another fucking pay rise. Fucks off to Dubai as some geezer dangling a load of fucking meat in his mouth. Pause. Yeah. Then we get knocked out of cup competitions again this season and they fuck off to Dubai. What's happened to that? That's gone well, isn't it? Oh, they're going to go on a run again. It's done. It's finished. Rip it up. Get rid of the fucking dog. Get rid of that bullshit mural with the set piece coach. Get rid of most of the fan base. Get rid of the fucking ownership. Get rid of Peckham, Lord Harris, that dickhead. He can fuck off. Mate, just go and retire. You're a coffin dodger, mate. Yeah, what are you doing here? Like, real talk, what is he here for? Yeah, he's here for a pound note, mate. That's what he's here for. Yeah, absolute fucking ridiculous, this football club. And I'm sick to death of it. Yeah, and then people like us get told, oh, well, it's unprecedented circumstances. We've had 4 players go down injured. Cool. Bukayo Saka has missed 12 games. Our captain, missed 9. 9. He's been back for more than 9 and done fuck all. Yeah, Saka turned up, though, didn't he, when he was out injured? 29's been out for 2 or 3 games. So I don't want to hear that bullshit. He's been out 2 or 3 games. Yeah, I think it's 2. Yeah, what are we doing here? Martinelli. Well, you lot all wanted him sold anyway. So what's the problem? Everyone wanted him sold. He's shit. Their words. Oh, we need to get rid of him. Let's go and get Nico Williams. Yeah, how many games has he missed? 2? 3? He's missed about the same. In fact, he's missed from Newcastle onwards. After that Newcastle game, how many is that? 3? 2? So these men want to talk about injury crisis. Yeah, Ben White was his doing anyway because he needed surgery in August. He gave it to him in November. Yeah, that's his problem. Yeah, he knew he needed surgery because he told us in a press conference after he got injured. Yeah, and after he had the surgery. Yeah, Tommy Yasu. Anyone seen him? Is he alive? Yeah, so we ain't counting him. Gabby Jesus ain't good enough. Yeah, nobody was crying for Gabby Jesus when we were doing Dark Arts for 29 and Gabby Magalhaes. Nobody was asking for the dwarf to come on who can't finish a wank. Yeah, let's be real with it. Yeah, but that's the excuse. Yeah, now go through Liverpool's injuries. How long was Alisson out for? That's the best goalkeeper in the world, some would say. If not one of them. How long was he out for? And they had Kelleher in goal. Yeah, who looks better than our keeper this season. Let's just be real with it. DJ, sorry, mate. What did you
Yeah, no, Lee. I can understand your anger, mate. I'm still not over the weekend. I just want to touch on something where a lot of the fan base are saying that we have made progress. The season is over by the end of February. Last season, it wasn't over until the last game of the season. How is that progress?
Good point.
People are missing out on the real facts here. To me, the season being over in February is not progress.
Regression, mate. Regression.
It's regression. The season where Liverpool, where a manager has just walked straight in, he don't even know where the local bus stop is. And he's 11 points clear of Arsenal Football Club. I've got ex-players on national radio saying he has signed a striker in the 5 years he's been here. He signed Havertz.
Oh, wow.
No. Havertz was a striker by default. Havertz was put up front because Jesus was cropped. A striker, again, that he bought because he'd coached at Man City. He's been dog crap since he's been at the club. Let's be real. He's been one of the worst strikers I've ever seen. And this is where we're at, guys. The problem is now, the problem's the manager and the whole ethos of Arsenal Football Club. But the biggest problem now is delusional fan base. That's your problem. Because until people can stop shouting at me from the back of my terraces, go and support Tottenham, go and support Chelsea, blah, 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 and I'm turning around and I'm going, hang on a minute. Do you know what I mean? 50 years I've been supporting the club and you've just rocked up and you're telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I'm booing them.
Lovely.
Because I'm booing them off the pitch. This is the problem we've got, guys. It's not now. It's a bigger problem. And this storm is going to roll in. And if, as I said to you before, if people think that this situation we have now is bad, wait until next season and the season after. Where Man United are now, guys, that's going to be Arsenal Football Club. What you're seeing Man United going through is going to be Arsenal Football Club. And I don't want to listen to all these fans on AFTV and all this rocking up, giving it this and giving it that, stay humble shirts on and all this malarkey just because they beat Man City. We celebrated beating Man City like West Ham celebrated beating us. It was our FA Cup final that day, wasn't it? Arsenal Football Club. We used to trance Man City for fun years ago.
Yep.
Fact.
I've had enough of it, guys. I'm no more now. No more. I don't want to listen to bullshit. I don't want to listen to fans coming on streams just to get their numbers up. Face the facts. The facts of the matter is this club season is over by the end of February. When Liverpool walked off of that pitch yesterday in Manchester, they'd won the league. Gone. And that's progress, is it? Season over by February is not progress to me. I'm not going to Nottingham on Wednesday. I've binned my ticket. Not doing it.
Don't blame you, mate. Don't blame
Not
you.
doing it. I'm not going to get home at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and get up for work 6 o'clock the next day and spend all that money when I'm looking at a defensive midfield player playing as a number 9.
Yeah.
He's signed all these players, and the 2 players that he's dragged out of academy on $4,000 a week are our best players.
Fact.
Make it make sense, guys. Come on.
Man,
10 grand a week between them 2 lads on.
10 grand a week between them, and they're our best players. He's got.
They won't be long.
He has signed centre halves, and he's playing them as fullbacks. He's got wingers. He's got wingers, and he's playing them as he's got midfield players playing as wingers. He's got defensive midfield players playing as strikers. And I've got fans telling me it's progress. Just because they want to keep it all sweet.
They know.
Come and see me at the Emirates Stadium. I'll stand by the Dennis Bergkamp frigging statue. You can come and see me all day long. And I'll give you some facts. This club is in the dump.
I got some facts too. I got some facts right here, JB.
I'm sorry, guys. I've had to let go because it's been on my mind all weekend. I live in a big West Ham area, and I've been getting it all day from these fans. They don't give a shit about their season now. They've done what they've aimed to do this season. Stopped us in our tracks. Won at the Emirates. Taken the piss out of us. Honestly, we're banter FC now. It's honestly, it's awful, mate. I've had enough of it. I'm sorry, guys. I've had enough.
But when have we stopped being banter FC? I don't think we've stopped. We were banter FC under Arsene towards the end. And let's face it, I think decent fans are getting in the neck because of the attention-seeking fans on new media who basically think we're better than what we are. That has been the biggest problem we have at this football club, is that no one wants to tell the truth. Everyone wants to be some sort of delusions, and they don't say as it is, and that's why we're hated by a lot of our fans. People just tar us as kind of the same brush. But you know the biggest problem we're going to have next season is that you say that those 2 lads are our best players. Well, next season they won't be, because they're going to be in a situation where teams are going to find them out. And the manager is going to get them to do the same thing they're doing last season. When it isn't working, and what will happen, their confidence will drop, and that will go in their effectiveness. A much more problem. Do any of you guys remember Howard Kendall's Everton in the 80s?
Yeah.
Do you remember what happened when Howard Kendall left? They stopped competing because all their players decided they would need that all left, and that's why they've been one of the best teams in Liverpool in England, challenging Liverpool to a team that went back to their old self as being an irrelevant side. What's going to happen now is, if the more we go on without winning trophies, it's going to be a situation that we won't be the team we are next season, because when Saliba leaves, that will lead an exodus of good players wanting out. and then where would we be?
Exactly,
right.
Kenny. The thing is, though, it's beyond now. It's not just about a striker now. It's beyond that now. If you look at our squad, Trossard's not a big part player. He's a player that you bring on. He ain't first choice. We got bang average players all over the park now. Saliba's head's gone. His head's been turned. You know, you got Calafiori coming on. Looks like a fish on a bike playing at left back. You know,
I heard that was wild.
absolute joke. It's a joke, guys. And all I'm getting is I'll stand by my captain. I'll stand by my manager. And do you know what this manager? Do you know what the fan base are doing now? They're feeling sorry for this manager. They're actually thinking that these owners have stopped him from signing anyone. Well, I'll tell you what, if I was Arsenal Football Club and I'd given this manager £700 million out of my money, and I see people like Calafiori prancing around and the captain prancing around, and he comes to me and says, "You've got any more money? I need to sign a striker." I'll tell him to go and piss off. You're not having any more money out of me. You've wasted it.
Could it be not to cut across you, JB? Could it be they told him that in January? Could it be?
I said it just after Christmas, right? When I've been on the streams. I honestly think that this ownership are not trusting him with any more money. I think they're going to see how it goes in the next season, and I think that'll be it. I don't think they trust him with any more money.
I said this, that I honestly do believe, right, behind the scenes, we don't know, but we're not, all of us here, we're all pretty clued up, right? I honestly would believe that Edu going out the door was not as quick. That was coming start of the season. He could see what was going down, and I think he was like, "Fuck this, I'm off."
Yep.
I'm off. Yeah.
And
yes.
I think part of that also was the board, Cronkies, however you want to play it, said you got 185 million out of the Champions League. That's your money. Go spend that, and let's see what you do.
Yeah. No, facts, Jez. Facts. I mean, I've just honestly, guys, I'm really fed up with it now. I'm just bored of it.
I'm sitting here looking. I want people to understand what me and Kenny are talking about when we're telling y'all what's getting ready to come down the pipe. Look at these numbers right here. I want you to I'm gonna walk you through this. Kai Havertz injured, Martinelli injured, Saka injured, Gabby Jesus injured. Look at the goal score. There's nothing coming.
No.
There's nothing coming. On Wednesday, there will be nothing there.
I'll tell you, have you got the Paul Merson sketch? As someone, what Paul Merson, he summed it up. He reckons that he can see us only winning half of our games.
I don't see us
Oh,
winning.
I see that. Everything he said, it was spot on, mate. Everything he said
Mercy's
was
spot on.
Yep,
Mercy's spot on,
everything he
because
said
the
was
thing
spot
is, we're on a downward spiral where we mistakenly, not us, but I think the fan base, they genuinely held out hope when Liverpool dropped points against Aston Villa. And I use that term loosely. Aston Villa, a bloody good team who we had to play really well to beat at their ground. We had to work our nuts off to beat it.
Yeah.
By the way, to work our nuts off. They're a top team. Getting a point there is nothing short of a miracle. And Liverpool had to really go into the third gear to get that equaliser. Goodison Park. Everyone knows what Goodison Park's about. We all knew deep down Liverpool would drop points there because of the passion. And, Everton fans having a little party after getting a draw. Although they got the same result against Man United. I did see them, crying and getting a bit emotional about that. But they're difficult places to go. We would be happy with a point if we went to both those grounds. But the optimism was so embarrassing because you had people saying, you know what, by the end of this weekend, it's going to be in our hands. And they actually explained themselves to the extent that they didn't have me believing. But if I was like probably 20 years younger, I would have fell for it. Because they thought, right, if we win our game in that, it'd be only 2 points. We're going to go to Anfield, and if we beat them Anfield, it'll be in our hands. But they didn't factor in. We've been cracked this season. Let's face it. Let's use.
We have, mate. Honestly, we've been winging it. We've been winging it.
Yeah,
absolutely winging it. What we saw Saturday, we was playing like that with no injuries.
Yeah. And that's the point. And that is exactly the point. These people can sit there on their podcasts, on their Twitter pages, on their fan cams, saying all this, oh, it's been unlucky with injuries. Well, we weren't unlucky with injuries last season, were we? And we still didn't win it.
Nope.
Yeah, we still didn't win it. Like, what are we doing here? The reason we've got injuries, is because of this manager and his over-reliance on playing Saka, playing Odegaard every single game these players play. Yeah, every single week, 29 plays. Martinelli's played most of the games. No coincidence these players have all got their hamstrings hanging off their fucking bone. Yeah, because Saka, how many years have I sat on this channel and said he's going to be fucked by 25?
Yeah.
I've sat here for years and said this. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a surgeon. I'm just an Arsenal fan with a YouTube channel. Whoopie-doo. Yeah, if I can call that and this club can't see it, then what the fuck are we doing here? We've got the best doctors, the best this, the best training facilities, the best of everything, and they can't see that because Saka's fucked. Throwing him on 3-0 up against Preston.
Yeah, Lee, how many years have we said that Saka is alpha and omega when it comes to the attack? Without Saka, there is no attack. And let's get this straight, right? The manager does have to take the full blame, not part of the blame, the full blame, because at the end of the day, these are not broken legs, where impact injuries, where some pulled chop, tosser, put two studs on your knee and break your kneecap, or some tosser has decided to
wear and tear injuries, Kenny, aren't they?
Go to his face and go with a 2-foot tackle and break your leg. These are muscle injuries. These are muscle tears, not strains. These are tears, which is down to overexertion. And the reason why we've been doing this is because Mikel Arteta is married to that system. Not only is he married to that system, he feels that only a certain personnel could play in that system. So it doesn't matter if you've got a fresh player. Don't matter. If that player, only that player can play left wing. Only that player can play right back. Only that player can play in defence. So it doesn't matter. Without those players, I can't. My team can't play the way we play. And that is him. He's so fixated with the way we play to the extent that he doesn't think about red zones, whether players are in the red zones. He talks to the talk and says, yeah, maybe he's not right at that level. He don't care. I can tell you now that they've been players who've been 80% fit and he's got them playing the full 90 minutes, even during this European Cup. What the hell was some of our players when we were playing Girona playing? What were they doing playing that game? What was Saka doing playing in the League Cup, a competition where the games were already won? What was he coming on for?
Why was he still on the Why was he still on the pitch when we were 4-0 up at half time against Lons?
Exactly.
Yeah, why was he still on the pitch here when we were 5-0 up against Chelsea? 3-0 up against Chelsea in the 5-0 last season after 57 minutes. Yeah, against Crystal Palace, we won 5-0 last year. Third goal winning on the 59th minute. Why the fuck did he play the full 90 in both of them?
And that's the thing. He is married to the system. And when it comes to the system, it's the personnel. And that's why all this stuff about all these rewriting history. Oh, we shouldn't have sold Smith Rowe. We should have let Maiguire go on loan. Reece Nelson and get rid of Nketiah. The reason why we got rid of them because Mick Arteta doesn't need them. They cannot play in that system. So it doesn't matter whether our fans say, "Oh yeah, by the way, we miss them." No, Smith Rowe was not getting games. There were 6 players in front of him. Reece Nelson, when Martinelli was playing shit towards the end of the last season, was not getting a game at left wing. So why do you need him? Eddie Nketiah, we invented Kai. We turned Kai Havertz into the best number 9 in the country. I use that term loosely. So you didn't need them. So why are we wasting our time crying over these players who Mick Arteta never needed.
And why are we also, sorry, DJs, but one second, let me land this here. Why are we also sitting there as a fan base all over the internet making out that Liverpool had a fucking great squad? Yeah, because they finished behind us twice. They finished third and fifth in the last 2 seasons. Yeah, how many players did this fan base want from Liverpool at Arsenal this summer? Because I guarantee it's no more than Salah and fucking Alisson. Yeah, we've got the better defenders than them, apparently, centre-backs. Yeah, we've got Timber and Ben White. They're better full-backs. We've got Calafiori, he's a better full-back. Robbo's legs are done and all this crap. Yeah, they take Declan Rice over fucking Gravenberch or McAllister. Yeah, they take Thomas Partey over one of them as well. Right? They're taking Odegaard over any of their fucking attacking midfielders. Yeah, they're taking 29 over Darwin and Jota. Yeah, they're taking fucking any of our left wingers over their left winger, Gakpo, yeah, or Diaz. So the only 2 that this fan base would consider having is Salah. But then would he drop Star? Would they want to drop Starboy? They put him up there with Salah. Yeah, so what we doing here? And the goalkeeper, maybe. Now they're trying to make out, well, he's inherited a world-class squad.
Hey, Lee, can I right there? Can I just hop in right down that? They said Liverpool had this great squad. Okay, well, by that logic, I'll meet you halfway then. All right. Talk to me about the squad that Arteta inherited when he got here to win the FA Cup in less than 6 months. Because if we're gonna go by that logic, then that means that when he arrived, if we had a team that won the FA Cup, then what is that team then? Is that team not good enough to do anything? No.
Also,
they were toxic, man.
Team up.
Also, Kenny, on that logic, if this manager inherited a worse team than Arsenal, how comes he's 11 points clear? How comes he's got the best out of that worst team?
But it's unprecedented injuries for us, apparently.
Right? But getting back to Saka, as much as I love Saka, he's brilliant. Absolutely been brilliant for Arsenal, and I'm not knocking him. But up until November, the start of the season, Saka weren't really playing well.
Nope.
You know? And people are saying to me, oh, we'd have won the league. If we'd have had Saka and everyone fit, we'd have won the league. There's no evidence of that, guys. We have this season, the football has been a mile off of what we were playing last year.
JB, from the get-go. Last year and then win it, JB.
You know, it's been a mile off. And people say to me, progress. It's progress. That's all I'm hearing now. But we've made progress. And I've said to you before, it's not as if this manager took over a Southampton team and dragged them from the depths of despair and made them title challengers and finished second 2 years running. That to me is progress. Sorry, Kenny. Sorry, Jez. What this guy's done at Nottingham Forest is progress. What Ariala's done at Bournemouth is progress. Thomas Frank keeping a team like Brentford in the top half of the table and nowhere near relegation. Brentford Football Club is progress. Arsenal, it's a minimum requirement. We should be challenging. You could have Donald Duck in charge of the team. Arsenal fans, it's a minimum requirement that Arsenal Football Club, one of the biggest clubs in this country, in Europe, right, should be challenging. That is minimum standard. And once again, we are not winning a single thing. We ain't even winning a raffle ticket, guys. We're not even nothing. Nothing. It's done. Finished.
No,
where is this progress? Because all I see is regression. This team. Yeah.
Right there, they're going to progress right there.
It's just regression. We haven't progressed at all. We could possibly end up second again. Wow, whippy do. Yeah, first loser. Brilliant.
What's my eye?
I don't remember Arsenal coming second ever in my lifetime.
We done second 3 times in a row. Yeah, and then the 4th year we fucking won the league.
But
either way, Jez, yeah, we had a proper fucking manager.
Oh yes, all right. Sorry, I'm talking. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Yeah, we had a proper manager, and this is my thing with it. I'll grab the super chats in a second, guys. Yeah. As for this, no, I've never backed it. I didn't want him. Yeah, and there's a video on this channel, mate. Yeah, 19th of November 2000. No, 25th of November 2019. 3 weeks before he got the job, I said, "Fuck him. He ain't going to do nothing." Yeah.
Mhm.
5.5 years later, here we are. Yeah. My point with this is though, yeah, they can waffle on and bang on all they like about process and progress and all this bollocks. Yeah. Progress is a fucking trophy. Yeah. And
Yeah.
people go, it's papering over the cracks. Yeah. When people want to sit there, I had this conversation earlier. Yeah. With I think it was Don. Yeah. And he said, "Yeah, but the league's the bread and butter." No, trophies are the bread and butter. Because let's be real, Nottingham Forest, yeah, fantastic. They're having a good season. Well done. They've been banged 7-0 this season, by the way. Yeah, they've been banged 7. You know, did they bang 7? I can't remember. Either way,
they banged Brighton 7-0, but
after they got banged 5 by Bournemouth. That's it.
Yeah.
So that tells you the quality of the league. The league is shit. Yeah, and people go, "That's competitive." No, it's not. If Tottenham, Man United, Chelsea, and Man City had all had the seasons they should have had, them two teams would be nowhere fucking near. Yeah, Newcastle wouldn't be any near either. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, the fact is, them 4 teams I've just mentioned have all fell off a cliff.
Hey, Lee.
Yeah, and City are still in 4th place.
If City would have had the year that we thought they would have, we wouldn't be anywhere near this.
Yeah.
That's the frightening thing. That's the frightening thing.
And the mad thing as well, yeah, they can waffle on about, "Oh yeah, we'll be back next season. Oh, let's go again. Yeah, let's go again." How many more times do you have to have egg on your face and be losers and fucking clap them on guard of honours? Get out.
It's not going to happen. Not going to happen. If you want to be honest, if you spend the money we spent, or we didn't spend this season, you're not serious about winning the league. And you guys have always said, came up with this point, and I've always kind of swerved it, but it's making sense now. You guys have always said, "Don't give them any money, any more money." I think what's happened this summer is that they've probably gone up to Mikel and said, "Mate, we can use 700 million, mate, and we've bought all the players you want, and you still haven't won the league." I don't think we're going to. How can we justify that outlay?
Yeah, but Kenny, to be fair though, yeah, why would they give him a new contract and sell him that?
Because simple reason.
Because they're giving him 15 million a year. So then telling him he can't have any more money.
Yeah, this discussion.
Why do they give Wenger a new contract though? The other day, you don't have to give a manager money to spend by giving him a new contract. You give a manager to spend and say, "Look, well, you know what? This season, mate, we're not going to be able to give you that money because of PSR. You're going to have recruit that money. But you get a top 4, which is what we really want. You're fine." And that's the situation. And that is that.
The club.
It's all like.
Then, sorry to interrupt you, my friend, but the club is exactly where the Cronkies and the board want it. Fact. They've got a fan base global spending millions and millions of pounds every time they drop the merch. You know, DJ, Kenny, you're there. You see the queues, right, around in the Armory, right? The one-way street now. Yeah, the one way. Yeah, up to the tills, up to all that bullshit. The club is exactly where it wants to be. And Arteta,
50 years, says they've been like this for 50 years. Doesn't matter whether the Cronkies in or not.
It wants to be, mate. The Cronkies just want to make money.
Yeah, but what's changed is it was like that. You remember you were around in 71. After we won the league in 71, we didn't win anything for 8 years because we did the same thing at a much lower scale. In 91, when we won the league with the near invincibles, we allowed Blackburn with Jack Walker's millions, because it wasn't billions in 93, it was millions, to go and gazump us and buy that league in 95, where they were smashing us home and away. We thought we learnt our lesson when Arsene Wenger came, but let's not forget, during Arsene Wenger's tenure, between 98 and 2002, we didn't win nothing. And when we finished second to Man United, we were back 10 points behind them. So we can slag off the Cronkies all you like, but they've bought into Victoria Concordia Crescit. Until we have a situation where we stop this nonsense about and stop being married to Victoria Concordia Crescit and move with the times.
They fucked up.
We're not going to win. We're not going to win.
They fucked it off the badge because they wanted a global audience. Yeah, and it doesn't adhere to a global audience. However, They live by it,
still live
exactly.
by it. They still live by it. Doesn't mean the badge, right, was all about the fact that we've got fans from all over the diaspora around the world who don't understand the Victoria kind of crazy, and they want something more modern, but they still live by it. The way they spend money, the way they don't aggressively every season go for the title, and the managers they employ. We've had this for 50 years.
The only thing I would say, Kenny, is that if he was a decent manager, any manager of any size of club that has had £700 million spent on it would not be 11 points behind a football team in February.
Yes, they will. Well, hey, you're right. I agree with you. But the problem is, the reason why we're 11 points ahead behind Liverpool is for two reasons. We slept at the wheel. We generally believed, I don't know about any of us, we generally believed that if Man City fell off their perch, either on the pitch or they had points taken off him, we just had to turn up and beat them. We thought, not us for 5, but the board thought we had enough. They didn't factor in Liverpool, and that is why we are levels behind Liverpool, points wise and performance wise. And you know what? We deserve it. We deserve it. Our breathtaking arrogance has cost us this season.
It's just ridiculous.
What in the Sam Hill did we think? How dare us think we're on the same level with Man City? We thought we were on the same level with Man City. That we at the same. Rich man's table. You laughing, having a laugh. What with? They got trophies. What have we got? Oh, we finished second to them.
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all something. This brother here, right here in the chat, brought up something. I mentioned this one time before somewhere else, but I'm gonna mention it again right here. This summer, don't expect a lot of money because we've got these tariffs going on over here. We get ready to go into close to recession over here. And who is that going to affect, gentlemen? Who is that going to affect? Your owners. This is going to affect your owners.
Will they sell, though?
Now, for me, I hope they do. I would love for them to sell.
I want them to sell.
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
let's go find the sheik.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. That's the thing. Unless we get a shaking and we get owners who buy into our heritage and our lovely culture. Unfortunately, I've got the greatest respect for Victoria Concordia Crazy. I've got the greatest respect for Ken Fryer, local boy. But I know deep down we will never win the Champions League if we go by the Arsenal, do it the right way. It's not the way to win the Champions League. We may even win the league occasionally. And I say it respectfully, but when I look at the word occasionally, it's like being in a marriage and occasionally if you're good and if it's your anniversary, your birthday, your 50th, you may get a reward. And then 10 years later, when it's your 60th,
oh yeah, I forgot about that too. DJ Cream.
That's us in the league. That's us in the league, guys.
He brought up a good point. I forgot about that. They had to settle a lawsuit with the city of St. Louis for moving the team, moving the Rams. $575 million. They just had to pay that out.
The thing is, though, guys, yeah, we got rid of the Victoria Concordia Crescent, all that blah blah for global shit. Yeah, okay, right. They bring out a shirt this year with a cannon on it, right? They can't even fucking get that right. That's round the wrong way.
Yeah,
shirt. When that shirt came out in 1968, right? And they can't even fucking get that right. Why?
Has anyone seen Ian Wright since his Saka comments in the Euros? Is he all right? You're all right, right? Is he all right? Because he ain't wheeled out any fucking merch since he said Saka should play left wing back for England.
Right. When are England's women? When are England's women playing?
Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Yeah, he's normally pitch side, isn't he?
He's all over that.
Let me grab these super chats here. Let me grab these real quick. Big up Joseph Connor Golden. Bless up, bro. Big up Kenny DJB Lee Matty Jezza. Bless up to you, mate. I'll take her out always. Come on. Big up to the dog. The process will bang in 10 years. Jeff, get out of here with this Jeff Lee Dharma shit, bro. I swear, I'm going to find you. Yeah, every comment, I know you're in Norway. Yeah, you don't rate Odegaard either. See, none of them do. Hang in there. Raheem will smoke sensation. Oh, no, you lot are mad. JJ Okocha. Well, we could do with a player like that now. All I was saying, that a player like that wouldn't make it in this era. Yeah, he's not got an engine. Yeah, and he ain't 6'9" and fucking built like a shit house. Big up to you, mate. Big up Board Widdis, second in the league in a cup final. We've won a trophy 10 seasons straight. We're in meltdown because we lost a game. Yeah, there you go. Facts. Exactly. Bro, this is the thing. You got standards at your football club, mate. Yeah. And my point is with these people, yeah, right? Fucking Glasgow Rangers have sacked their manager. Why? Because they're 13 points behind fucking Glasgow Celtic. Yeah, they sacked him. Yeah, he got into a semi-final with the fucking Europa League last season or the year before. He's had been cup finals since he's been there. What's this manager done? Yeah, it's bullshit. Big up Lil Shark. Should have protested for Daniel Ek. I don't think Daniel Ek had the money. I think that was just enough. I think that wouldn't surprise me if he was mates with Josh Kroenke. Yeah, and he said, "Oh yeah, just make out you're going to buy the club." Yeah, and then what we'll do is we'll come in as the saviors and we'll throw a load of money at Arteta and everyone will lap it up because they'll forget about it. Then wouldn't surprise me one bit. How many billionaires are there? 3,500? They all fucking know each other. And if I don't know you, Matty, and you're a billionaire, but I know Kenny and he's a billionaire, he'll know you. And if he don't, Jez is a billionaire, he'll know you. We all know it. Everyone knows each other. It wouldn't surprise me one bit if Daniel Ek and Josh Kroenke are pals and he got him to fucking make out he's doing a bid. Yeah, he ain't got the money anyway. Yeah, it's bullshit. Big up Dow, bro. Spurs win, they make a DVD. We win one game against City and the Muppets make T-shirts of it. Disgraceful. It's pathetic, isn't it, mate?
It is
absolutely pathetic. Yeah, it's pathetic. Big up to Stephen as well. Big up, gents. Smash the like button. Bless. Big up to you, mate. Bless up to you. Big up Just Ads as well. Member for 2 months. Come on. Big up, my guy. Appreciate it, man. And yeah, I want to talk about this guy real quick. Declan Rice. I see Lee Judges have a meltdown about Declan Rice. I see a clip doing the rounds. Yeah, he did the teeth grinder as well. Yeah, they don't fucking love you anymore. Get over it.
Man.
It was going crazy.
Who knew? Hey, Lee, who knew? Who knew, eh?
Well,
Who
we
knew
all said
about
this.
Declan Rice?
When he's
Who
getting
knew?
dogs abuse, when he's going to take a corner and he's giving it all that to him, yeah, he's right. Yeah, he's been shit 3 out of the 4 times he's played that club.
But why? Why has he been shit? Do you want me to say something controversial? Oh, yeah.
I say what you want. Say what you want, Kenny.
All right, chat. This is going to ball something, ball your piss. But I'm going to say it. Declan Rice is a very good footballer and he's played well for Arsenal, but he's not the right fit for the club. You know it. You know, if you're going to say that,
not with this manager.
No,
doesn't matter whether it's a manager or not. We got to, if this manager's out for an Omega, so we're going to have to put up with it. But right now, a state of play is Declan Rice is not right for Arsenal. I don't know who he's right for, but he can't play number 6 and he can't play number 8. And you now want Arsenal Football Club to play a double pivot when you want Arsenal to be on the front foot. Come on.
He can play centre back though. And he might have to when Saliba fucks off.
Yeah, but even so, let's be honest about Declan Rice. It doesn't fit. The puzzles don't fit into the parts. We have to be honest now. Declan Rice is playing well, but he's not the right player.
Hey, Kenny, question. Can I ask you a question, Kenny? Who bought him?
Well, Mikel. I'm sorry, Mikel.
What, me?
Right, Mikel. As well intentioned as it is buying Declan Rice, as well intentioned as buying Havertz, for the love of God, at least have an idea of where you're going to play him. Because you bought a number 6 who for £105 million, I'll use the term loosely, only to find out that the number 6 that you thought you didn't want is still better than him. And then you've got him at number 8, where really and truly,
where he bought another player for 65 mil and found out he's not number 8, so we'll put him up front.
It's even much worse. You bought a number 8,
Marino.
Yeah, you bought a number 8 whose best attributes is taking corners.
Yeah,
Help me out here, guys. Tell me I'm wrong.
He's been poor for a minute.
Tell me I'm mistaken, and tell me and prove me wrong that Declan Rice fits into this side. Please tell me, because I need help.
He would fit in the team, Kenny. He would fit in the team if he had quality around him, mate. He would. I
think he's a decent player, but not with this manager. This manager's a talent killer, mate.
Not with the single players.
There's no player walking this earth Even Mbappe, you can go get Mbappe, anybody else you want to bring him to this team. They're not going to do anything under this manager. This manager is at the root. He is the problem. He's at the root.
Yeah, do you think he's as tactically disruptive as Kai Havertz? You look at the way we played in 2023 compared to the way we played last year, where it was a qualified success. And now this season, this has been one of the problems from a footballing point of view. Declan Rice is a conundrum that is causing debates. But the thing is that we're the only people who've got the nuts and put our nuts on the table to actually tackle this. And we're the first people to put our nuts on the table. Everyone else has swerved it. And I know, and I don't want to offend anyone. Is it because he's English? Is it
because Super Duper Mix signed him and he's our record signing, Kenny, and they'll do anything for Super Duper Mix.
All right, that as well. Because why are we swerving this conundrum where it's taken for the West Ham game for us to realise, hang on here, we should have had the discussion. We should have had the bloody discussion from the beginning of the season when it
he shouldn't be playing. Hey, let's be straight. Let's call it a butt. He shouldn't even be playing. He's playing with a broken toe.
Yeah. Unless it's healed by now, which I fucking highly doubt.
No way a broke toes here. It takes. I mean, you gotta have.
Especially when he's getting stamps on every week, like and tackles.
He's gonna have surgery in the summer. Book it. You heard it here. He's getting surgery in the summer for the toe.
Well, that's another one, isn't it? That's another one. But even if he has surgery and if he's fully fit, there's still a question we need to ask. Because the other day he's bought us. Because the other day, why are we linked with Super Mendy if we got Declan Rice as a ready-made replacement for Partey? Now you say, Lee, that we're not in for Super Mendy, and I say we are because Declan Rice is at a number 6. So what is he?
Do you know what? Declan Rice would be better at club. And this, I'm not even taking a piss. He would have better performances, especially this season, if he was playing for Ange. I'm not even taking the piss. Yeah, because the way they play football, they'll let you have some of the ball. Same with Liverpool. Yeah, not that he'd get in Liverpool's midfield. McAllister's a baller. Like, that guy's unreal. Gravenberch's having a great season as well. But it'd be better in a team that allows the other team to have a lot of the ball at times. Yeah, when you're dominating the ball, he ain't got a killer pass.
Nope.
Yeah, right? He can win tackles. Yeah, cool. And he's a tryhard. Yeah, fantastic. We all need a tryhard in our team that can actually try hard and fucking do something every now and again, which he does. Yeah, but at the same time, has he lived up to 100 million quid hype? No. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, he would look better. Why did he look good at West Ham? Because everyone will attack West Ham. They'll have a go. Most teams come to the Emirates and park the fucking bus against us. Yeah, and then try and hit us on the break. So what's the point in playing him and Partey at the weekend? What was the point? Take one of them out and put, we ain't got any other attackers. Sorry, my bad.
Nope.
Oh, actually, that's a lie. We've got a 22-year-old striker sat on the bench who's not played a single game for the club apart from 1 minute against Girona, and he's been out on loan twice and scored 0 goals, both loan moves.
I mean, he fit right in.
Perfect. Fires blanks. Yeah, a bit like half of this fucking fan base. Yeah, mate, I'm sick to everything, mate. We've got a striker sat on the bench and he ain't even thrown him in once. At least put him in and see if he can do anything. He's 22. But now, Odeji is 22 years old, just turned on Jan the 4th. Yeah. Just turned. 1 minute against Girona he got. We're bringing Raheem Sterling on. The guy couldn't care less. He's made his money.
Taking a free kick.
Bringing Zinchenko and Calafiori on to win a title.
Yeah, bringing Ben White on. Look how many defenders we brought on to go and get a goal.
Did you see that manager? All the way now.
They had chances, didn't they? Had defenders.
Ben White, Ben White should have scored.
He waits all the way to this time. He says, you know what? Let's put Zinchenko in the middle of the park and see what he does.
First time ever he's played in midfield for us.
Lee,
and do you know what's crazy? When we had what's his name out? Odegaard for that 9 games or whatever he was out, yeah. Zinchenko's a number 10. Pep brought him, and played him left back. He's actually a number 10. So why didn't we play him at number 10? Then why is it Ethan
want to try anything? He's got no tactical ability to change things in game.
That comment there is fucking spot on. That comment there is spot on.
Arteta is more like Moyes. I'll tell you who he is. He's like the Spanish Gareth Southgate, mate. That's what Arteta is.
He's closer to being David Moyes than he is being Pep.
Yeah.
They both got the job at the same time.
He's more like a Southgate.
Yeah, they both had COVID. In fact, Moyes had it more than him.
Moyes has got a trophy.
And they've both got a trophy, and they've both been to one final each.
He's got a European trophy.
Exactly. But this guy is fixated with Pep. Yeah, and let's be real with it. He's never going to be Pep. He can manage until he's 150. He'll never
That's
win
all
what
he
Pep's won,
knows, Lee. Lee, that's all he knows because that's all he's seen.
which is why he should never have got the job.
Bingo. There we go. Right there.
Lee, the thing about it, right? And this is another piss boiler as well. Everyone talks about the good Pep, but I've seen bad Pep.
We're looking at
Remember Chelsea in the Champions League final? That was bad Pep. Do you remember the quarterfinals at Tottenham and Liverpool and Leon? That's bad Pep. And this season,
sorry to cut in. Do you remember when Pep didn't manage the game? Yeah, I think his mother passed. I think I can't remember. Yeah, or he had COVID or something. Yeah, who managed the game against Leon?
Teddermain.
Yeah, that was their first home loss in the Champions League in 6 years. Who managed that game? Super duper Mick.
Teddermain.
Super Mikel Arteta, mate. Yeah, he should never have got the job. And the fact that our fans lapped that up, yeah, and the fact that they didn't give Emery the money they've given this guy, when he's a more qualified coach, by the way, and pulls his pants down enough times with multiple clubs, Villarreal, Aston Villa. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying?
I told you.
Well, whether Emery would have won us the league, I don't know. We can't see into the future. I'll tell you something, though. We would have a fucking go at this Champions League, and we'd be having a go in Europa League when we were there.
I told you they love this man.
George Graham would have won us the Champions League by now if he had Arsene Wenger's team.
You can pretty much say any of the most recent managers would have won something with the funds that this man has been given. What I want to say is that this fan base loves this man more than they love when Freddie Youngberg was the caretaker manager. They ran him out of here. Oh, he can't do anything. Got to get him out of here. And then this guy comes in with no experience at all. None. Zilch. Nada. And I mean, they bow down at the altar of Arteta. I mean, this is Heaven's Gate stuff, man. This is Dave.
It's the love he gets, though.
This is
honestly, I've never known a manager to get so much
for doing nothing.
It's a call.
Second to trophy, though. On the last end, top four was a trophy, but competing with Man City is a trophy. They genuinely believe that this Man City side under Pep Guardiola are virtually unbeatable. And then this season, Liverpool have gone and just ruined everything. You know what I mean? But the fact is that how can you discount a team like Liverpool when you've got Mohamed Salah, who everyone thinks is one of the best players in world football and probably going to be one of Liverpool's greatest ever players? You've got Van Dijk, who, let's face it, they think Van Dijk is as good as Mark Lawrenson and Alan Hansen rolled into one. And then you've got Trent Alexander. Whatever you say about it defensively, he's still one of their best technical players, and in terms of creativity, he's levels above Odegaard. It's from right back. Now a lot of people want to probably say, let's go around the back and have a roll down a tarmac about it. Well, I'm just putting pure facts down there in terms of Trent's quality. Those three players, one of the reasons why Liverpool are going to win the league at a canter.
But then our fans will go, well, they got the best player in the league. Well, it's not like we didn't fucking know that. It's been here 7 years, mate. Like, so, we've seen his output. Whether I rate him or not that highly is irrelevant. His output is ridiculous. Yeah, his output's fantastic. We see him at the weekend. They were in second gear against Man City. Yeah, one chance, bang, goal. Yeah, then he sets up the second. He did it the other week when Everton gets the ball, crosses it in, bang, McAllister 1-1. Yeah, then he goes and scores, puts them 2-1 up. He didn't do nothing in that game. But when his movement is world class, he's unreal. His movement is always in the right space at the right time. Yeah, and the way he fucking trapped that ball the other week, yeah, against Everton, yeah, mate, that touch was quality. Yeah, absolutely quality. Look at him at the weekend. Yeah, you don't even know he's on the pitch half the time. You don't know he's there. Yeah, and it's very similar to Saka at times. Yeah, I'm not putting him on the same level because the output's nowhere near really. And then Saka's fucked. Yeah, but my point is, yeah, Saka, you don't notice he's on the pitch for half an hour and then bang, he'll score a goal. Salah's very similar to that. You don't notice he's in the game and then bang, he scores the winner. Yeah, and the thing is, yeah, if we know that, and we all know that, the club know that, why didn't we go and get a forward? Why is it, yeah, when we knew, and our manager came out after Bayern Munich last season and said, well, we ain't got a 30-goal a season striker, and he was talking about Harry Kane scoring against us, yeah? Cool. So why did you go and buy Mikel Merino then when you got 29 that you brought to play there? Yeah, Zinchenko can play there because you played him there the other day. Yeah, and he plays there for his country. Yeah, you got Jorginho. You've got Thomas Partey. Yeah, So you didn't need that guy. You didn't need Calafiori. You got Tierney. You got Timber. You got fucking what's his name? Kivior. All his signings to play there. Got Lewis Skelly that plays there. So you didn't need to waste that 80 million quid on them two players, plus the 8 million quid on the loan fees for them two scrubs, that goalkeeper and Sterling. Yeah, there's 90 million quid. Yeah, that could have bought Gyökeres. And then if you want to go and do a loan fee, then cool, go and do a loan fee for Sterling if you want to. Or go and do a loan fee for another midfielder if you want to. Yeah. Instead, he wasted 80, 90 million quid on them 4 players in the summer. Yeah. I don't want to hear no bullshit about he ain't been backed. This guy has had more backing than any manager I've ever seen in my life without having any expectations to win anything. I've never seen it before.
No. It's frustrating. It's ridiculous.
And it's not even the ones that piss me off, DJ, yeah, is the older ones, the older heads, like you and Jez, respectfully, yeah? Right? Because we've all seen it. Me, Matty, have seen 5 titles. You guys have seen titles. You've seen cup doubles, all this and that. We've all seen it. Yeah, you've seen 71. Right? Do you know what I mean? Like all of this, we've all seen trophies. Yeah, it's the new ones, yeah, the newer school ones that haven't seen anything. Cool, I understand that. They ain't seen the titles, so they gas this shit up. It's the best Arsenal they've seen, yeah? Right? Because they've grown up in the banter era, getting pammed 8-0, 8-2 or whatever, yeah? 6-0. The older ones, like that idiot that stormed his fucking fan cam the other day, and the ones that are in the stadium around my mate's old man, who can't be asked and gives his ticket to his son now, yeah? It's the older ones that have actually seen all of this. They're the ones that have been fucking brainwashed. Yeah, because the younger ones, they've been brainwashed, but they've never seen us be great. So this is great to them. The older ones, like us and you guys, yeah, we've seen what it's like to win shit. So why have they been baffled by this? What has this guy got over these people?
I haven't got a clue.
Shit.
He hasn't. Honestly, it's ridiculous.
JB, when you and Kenny at the games, do they is there some kind of hypnosis that's played over the PA?
Yeah, it's called North London Forever. Yeah. You can sing that. You can play that at White Hart Lane. It still rings true, doesn't it?
You know what? I must have been in a coma, and and it's not taking a mickey. But I didn't actually notice North London's Forever this Saturday. Now I don't know if it was played or not. I didn't notice it.
They didn't sing. They didn't sing "We've Got Super Duper Mick" either. Didn't do no arm waves.
Oh, they still had the Mikel Ketter song out there. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kenny, on Saturday, I could tell within the first 5 minutes how that game was going to pan out.
Yeah.
We all knew.
We said the same thing. Yeah.
And it's not the first time. It's not the first time this season I've guessed it. As soon as we kick off, or as soon as it's kicked off, I just looked at the body language of the players. I looked at the way we were playing, and I turned around and I said, we ain't getting anything out of this game.
Well, why though? We've just come off on the back of slapping Man City 5-1. We've just come off on the back of beating Leicester 2-0.
Yeah, but if you look at that game against Leicester, Lee, it was pretty poor, wasn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it was shit. If you're at home and you've seen Liverpool, you've seen Liverpool drop points.
Pretty shit.
Right, you're thinking, right, okay, they've dropped points again. Right, we've just beaten Man City. Okay, we got over the line against Leicester just. Yeah, you're thinking, right, okay, we can really fucking turn the screw on this dog because they got to play Man City. Yeah, would that game up at the Etihad been the same game if we had won 3 or 4-0? Probably not, because they would have played with a bit more pressure. The fact that they see us lose, fair play to Liverpool, because they didn't even need to win that game because they're going to win it anyway. The league. Yeah. They went out there and said, I nearly said Jurgen. Yeah, Slot's team talk. Yeah, before kickoff would have been right. We're going to put a fucking final nail in their coffin today. Go out and fucking take the piss out of Man City. Yeah. And they did. And now we're fucked. We'll win 4 games at best this season from now to the end of the season.
Yeah. But another thing I'll ask these top gooners, how many games have we played this season where you've actually come out of that stadium absolutely on a high, or you've come out of a stadium where you've been absolutely buzzing? I can only think probably 3 games. You can name more games where you've come out scratching your head, feeling like shit, than you have coming out of a stadium buzzing. I haven't had it this season.
Well,
3 games.
Yeah, but it's the same movie though. If you notice that when we play at home, you get lured in this false sense of security when we're on the front foot, and for 30 minutes we're playing with a lot of pace. Then after 30 minutes it drops off, and the negative way we play comes into fruition. the extent that, oh, by the way, oh shit, we're attacking too much. As soon as if we play well if we start for the first 30 minutes and a team catches on the counter attack, we go into our negative shells. West Ham was a great example. We were on the front foot. The minute Wan-Bissaka went down that right hand side and Bowen had that chance, we went right at shells back to the old Mikel safety flag.
And even if you look at that goal as well, right? I've been calling out that Calafiori since he got here. Yeah, he can't defend. Yeah, not only that, he's a centre back. Yeah, why haven't we played him at centre back once this season? Why? Because he won't drop the other two. Yeah, and Saliba's been shit for a minute, right? But guess what? Wan-Bissaka put him on fucking toast. Right? And then if you look at that, Declan Rice is running from the halfway line. Bowen's behind him. He's looking. He done everything right. He's looking over his shoulders at all times. He knows where Bowen is, all the way into the penalty box from the halfway line. He knows where he is. Yeah. And then Magalhaes ducks. Did Declan Rice give him a shout and say, my ball? Yeah. Was it the goalkeeper? Well, the goalkeeper's got a Spanish accent, mate. So I doubt he's going to fucking fall for that one, Gabby Magalhaes. Now, did Jared Bowen, he sounds similar to Declan Rice. Did Jared Bowen go, my ball, bruv? Yeah, my ball, mate. Yeah, we all know the fucking shit that goes on in football. They both played in the same team. They're both Essex boys. They both sound the fucking same. I'm not giving an excuse. What I'm saying is, Gabby should have fucking headed the ball out.
Hey, Lee, watch it again. I watched it this morning on again. Ridiculous. And I'll tell you one thing, it looks bad, worse than what it looked like in the stadium. In fact, it's bad.
Yeah.
And I looked at the sending off as well. That's bad.
You know what? Speaking of Skelly, there was somebody this morning. They said, "Well, the manager wanted to give him a rest." Excuse me,
a rest for what?
They was on a break from Dubai. They went to Dubai for a week. Hell is talking about a break. And then why did he bring him out there if he didn't want to start it?
Why have they always got excuses though, Matt? Like it's boring.
It is. It is.
Why don't they just say he fucked up?
It would kill their soul if they was to say that this manager couldn't do anything.
Do you know why? Because they want him to be another Arsene Wenger. Yeah, and do you know what? This summer, yeah, give him a sack. Give him a sack. Give him Zubimendi. Give him Nico Williams. Give him another goalkeeper, about a 10th goalkeeper. Get him another fucking 2 players. Yeah, give him 300 million. Yeah, then he's done $1 billion and a bit. Yeah, then what? Then what's he going to do? Fuck all. Because Man City are going to go out there and get what's required, and they're going to walk the title. And Liverpool, well, maybe not walk the title. Liverpool will be up there again. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, I don't want him to get another penny. He's fucking wasted £750 million of the club's money. Right? Yeah, and I don't want him to get a penny. But on the flip side of it, I'm like, okay, these men all want to sit all over the internet every day making excuses for this. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, cool. Give him 300 million. Let him go and buy Isak for 150. Yeah, let him get Zubimendi for 50. Let him get Nico Williams for 50. None of them 3 are coming, by the way. Yeah, but give him all of them. And I'll say, cool. Can you imagine Isak in our team? What's he going to do?
And then when he fails, Lee, what then?
Exactly. Then they've got no answer to that. That's why I'm thinking, give him the money.
That's the thing. You've hit the nail on the head, guys. All these players you're linked with. I was actually with the other Lee on his post-match reaction. And I said, I started saying, like, I hear so much talk about Goicoechea, I end up going to sleep thinking about him. But the problem is that all these strikers you want that you mentioned, Isak, Goicoechea, Osimhen, and you mentioned Tony.
None of them are coming, mate.
They will fail in this, mate.
They won't fit the system.
They'll fail.
Yeah, they won't fit the system because the way we play is not set up for these players. The only one I think that would actually do half decent is Gyökeres out of the ones we've been linked to. But again, these links are a load of bollocks. I've seen today. Yeah, what player was it we were linked to today? It was someone I fucking see that we were linked to today. Yeah, and I was like, oh, look, we just lost to West Ham and they've linked us to another superstar. There's a load of bollocks, mate. These journalists are a massive problem. Yep. Yeah, because they're indirectly they're being the puppet masters that are the football clubs. Yeah, one of my pals told me on a text the other day, yeah, when we was on the emergency meeting, I text my pal. Yeah, he texts back in the morning. Yeah, and we were chatting. I said, what do you reckon now then? He goes, no, I'll keep him. It ain't all his fault. Yeah, then we got chatting. He goes, Zubimendi's coming. I said, no, he ain't. I said, this man chat shit. He goes, Ornstein don't do PR. I was like, what? Ornstein don't do PR. Are you mad? Bro, he goes home and away, the lad, yeah.
Lee,
But I'm not going
Lee.
to say his name. Bless up to him, yeah. But
All
too
you
far
gotta
gone,
do-
mate.
Every player that we were linked with in January signed somewhere else.
Yeah.
Just about every player that we were linked with in January signed somewhere else.
But Matty, these players that come up for sale in the summer, we're not going to be the only ones bidding for them.
You better tell him, JB. Go ahead and tell him.
We're not going to be the only. If Gorkarez comes up in the summer, what you think that we've got an automatic pass that he's going to come to Arsenal? There's going to be other clubs in for him.
Chelsea need a striker. Barcelona need a striker.
Williams.
Yeah. Liverpool might need a striker.
Man United.
Successful clubs coming in for these.
Bayern Munich.
There's no guarantee we're getting them. People think, oh yeah, but he's going to go. He's saving it all till the summer. Where's the guarantees that we're going to get these players? There's going to be other clubs bidding for them.
They can't see that.
DJ,
This is the only links we've got. This is the only link we're linked to.
so many times. These players all talk to each other internationally, duty, whatever. Right? They're a club. You know, they are all in a.
Yeah, they're all in group chats and everything together, whether they play for the same club or not.
And if these guys meet up each other on holiday, summer time, whatever, right? Who the fuck wants to play for Arteta?
Cheers. Now imagine, right? You're Gabby Magalhaes, yeah? You're Gabby Magalhaes, right? And you know that you can go for big dough this summer, yeah? You got 2 years left on your contract. Why the fuck you signing a new one? You ain't. Now you go on international duty and you're in the same dressing room as Vinny Jr. and Rodrigo. Yeah. What are you doing at that club? Why don't come and join us? Yeah. Militao and that lot. No, why don't come and join us, mate? Yeah. And then they go, excuse me. Then you could do the same with Saka. Yeah. Saka sees Phil Foden with 6 Premier League trophies, a treble and a 4-peat. Yeah. He's 24. He's a year above Saka. Yeah. Then you got Saliba, goes off to France. You're seeing him killing Mbappe. Yeah. En route to win a title potentially. En route to Champions League potentially. Yeah, already won 2 trophies since he's been in Madrid, and he's been there 6 months. Yeah, already won the fucking World Cup. Already won multiple leagues in France. Yeah, then you see Camavinga. He's completed football apart from the fucking World Cup and the Euros. He needs them 2 trophies. He's won everything, and he's 21, 22. Won everything. Why the fuck are you staying at Arsenal? And not only that, yeah, let's not forget, Saliba owes this manager nothing.
He wanted to get rid of him.
Yeah, and he got lucky that he put him in the team, and it slapped. Yeah, which also helped Gabby Magalhaes out, by the way, because he was the bozo gene at the time. Yeah, it would not surprise me one bit if Real Madrid come in for the pair. They got the money. Real Madrid are caked, mate. I don't know where people think Madrid are skimped from. They've made £1 billion turnover. Their stadium on match day is ridiculous, mate.
Lee, let's make a comparison here, shall we? When we once had a very, 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 very good manager in Wenger at his peak, when he was winning Premier Leagues, we were competing in Europe, got to the Champions League final, FA Cups, doubles, right? We still had players fucking walking out the door.
Vieira's one of them, Jess.
Yeah.
Vieira.
It's one of these things you say. Do you remember when Vieira?
Fabregas fucked off, right?
Yeah, they all got tapped up. They all got tapped up, though.
Ashley Cole.
Yeah, they all got tapped up. Like Fabregas. Remember that time when Spain won the World Cup? All these mates were trying to put a Barcelona shirt on
him. Yeah,
remember that? Or do you remember Vieira? Whenever he went away with France in '98, a World Cup, he went away with France in 2000 when they won the Euros, and 2002, 2004. Each time he was trying to engineer moves to Real Madrid.
Hey, Kenny, don't forget. Let's not forget RVP had to sit down and watch the Guard of Honor. The Guard of Honor.
Yeah. And we've already done a Guard of Honor. I do need to wrap up because Sevilla and Mallorca are kicking off right now. But,
we gave IVP the Guard of Honor in 2013.
We gave him the Guard of Honor.
We did. Yes, we did.
Was that that means that was the year the next year then Nasri left then? Was that the Nasri left the next year then, didn't he? Because somebody was in the team. I remember we had the Guard of Honor, and then they end up leaving.
Mate, do you know what's mad, Jim? We have already given a Guard of Honor to Liverpool under this manager. Yeah, in lockdown, when they won the league in lockdown. Yeah, and people want to dismiss that lockdown trophy. Oh, it was a COVID trophy. Cool. So was Super Duper Mix, mate.
Yeah,
the COVID Cup. Yeah, so what we're doing here. Yeah, now they've got a new manager in. He's fucking schooling your manager in phase 5. I don't want to hear no excuses. Any other business, this geezer would have been fucking sacked by now.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have been sacked.
Yep.
Right. Let me grab these super chats real quick, and I've got to bounce, lads, because I'm going to be late. Well, I am late. Although it's probably not kicked off because in Spain we kick off at 2 minutes past the hour, not bang on the hour, because that's how we roll out here.
Yeah, but you
We're
don't
late
have
for everything.
any long time, do you, Lee?
No, they don't. And if a team's getting walloped, yeah,
Close the whistle, get out of here,
yeah,
get
they just
home.
blow the whistle. They just go, yeah, fuck that, we'll blow the whistle, mate. Fuck you 3 minutes at a time, we'll just blow the whistle. Yeah, but big up Roberto Baggio. We could do with a player like that. That'd be lovely, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Did you know Odegaard didn't even play for Real Sociedad in the Copa del Rey final? Yep, I did know that, my friend. Because he's shit. He was on loan in 21 when the final was played. Really?
Yeah, he was.
Was he really?
He was on loan with us. We bought him off loan, didn't we? He was on loan.
I think,
He was on
didn't
loan.
they win it? Didn't they win it in 1920 season? Or maybe no, actually, maybe I think he might be right. I think he might be right. Maybe they did bring him back. Maybe they brought him back and gave him to us.
Yeah.
Did they all play together?
Isaac, Marino.
Isaac.
Yeah,
and Marino all play together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all play together. And then the sporting director, apparently is who we're getting from Sociedad. Now we've got idiots sitting online going, we're going to get Isaac. Yeah, we're going to get Isaac now. Yeah, we're going to get Zubamendi because they all play together. Get out of here, man. Bullshit. Yeah, it's mad. Anyway, big up Nadir as well, bro. City fans are ruthless against Pep, who is Arteta. Yeah, City fans have been cussing him, bro. Yeah, cussing him. Proper. Yeah, proper. Big up to you, mate. And good luck in the summer because we know you'll get your targets. That's how you roll, mate. Big up to you, mate.
Yeah.
Big up Lou Dog. Agree, Kenny. Have you seen how LFC start? Calm, composed, figuring out the opponent, and all of a sudden, boom, back to composed, then boom.
Yeah.
It's true. And you know what? Tactical masterclass at the weekend, by the way. 4-2-4 away at the Etihad. When would we ever go 4-2-4? They were rotating fucking Szoboszlai and Curtis Jones as false nines. Yeah, you have a go. Fuck it, I'll have a go. Yeah, they couldn't keep up.
Nope.
Couldn't keep up, mate.
He's tactically
He's quality,
better
isn't
than
he?
Klopp.
Our manager was outgunned by Potter.
Outgunned by Brighton.
It's not the first time he's done it though to Mikel, has he?
Yeah,
decent?
there's too many managers. They're honestly.
Eddie Howe does him.
There
Fulham.
he is.
10-man Fulham.
There he is.
There he is.
Talking of our fixture list, I've worked it out. I honestly believe we're only winning about 6 matches, if that.
I don't think we're winning that, mate. We'll be lucky to win 4. We ain't beating Forest. We ain't beating Everton away. Yeah, we ain't beating Fulham. We ain't beating Bournemouth. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if we fucking drop points against Man United and Chelsea.
Yep,
Yeah, we might get something against PSV and go through if we're lucky. But then I hope we do because this club needs a humbling, mate. Yeah, I want a 15-1 or something on aggregate. Yeah.
Well, any team that watch West Ham play us, they've honestly they've got our cards marked, mate.
Yeah, and the thing is, the away games. Yeah, like the thing is as well. These players, they know it's done. So what's their incentive from now to the end of the season? What Champions League? They know they ain't going to win the Champions League. We can't even beat fucking West Ham. How we beating Real Madrid or Atletico?
That's progress, Lee. Progress. Champions League, a night out. Owners get more money.
Yeah. Do you know what makes me laugh when they talk about progress, right? We're 5 points worse off than we were at this stage last season. Yeah, we're 10 points worse off than the year before.
And the league title's over in February. How's that progress? Went to the last game of the season last year.
Yeah. We've got PSV away on the 4th, next week. We're fucked.
Yeah, you know what's happening. It's PSV are going to try and blow us out of the water at their ground. And all they're going to do at the Emirates is say, right, sit, let them have the ball. And we're going to use that pace of the counter-attack. That's all they're going to do.
See, the problem is, guys, we've got nothing. I can't see anything. I'm like, it's true what Paul Merson said. We have nothing. There's nothing there.
It's going to be doom, pain, gnashing of teeth. I'm just letting y'all know. It's going to be gnashing of teeth. I'm telling you, it's going to be, man, what I see coming down the pipe, it's not going to be pretty, man. It's not going to be pretty. And it's going to start Wednesday. We're going to get a front row seat on Wednesday.
Facts. All right, listen, we're all going to wrap. The Mallorca goalkeeper's just done a Cruyff turn on Sevilla striker. Maybe we'll sign him. He's a decent goalkeeper, actually.
But
I don't see him outside of his box playing fucking on the halfway line.
Oh, mate.
I don't see that bullshit. But we are going to redirect to the other channel, Lee Reacts, because obviously I'm watching this game. But Jezza, what you got coming up, mate? Appreciate the time as always.
Pleasure, man. Excuse me. Yeah, tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, with DJ Kenny. We are the old school show, talking about Arsenal's great defenders in past history, when we did have great defenders. And then Thursday night, I'm doing a show, basically just a general football chat show about Arsenal being shit, and what happens at the game on Wednesday night. So yeah, that'd be interesting. So there we go.
Always love Jez's links in the pin from Static in the live chat, Arsenal history and more. Jezza, Kenny even. Kenny Ken 1972 on Insta. What you got coming up, mate?
Well, I'm gonna have a minute silence for Martin Fowler being killed in EastEnders.
Oh.
No, seriously, I'm going to be with Jezza on tomorrow. I'm going to be with Dad at 10 o'clock tomorrow, and I've got something.
I'm on with Potsy tomorrow as well. Potsy tomorrow as well.
And
hopefully, a gal rocks up.
On Wednesday, and then Friday, I've got to reply back to Arsenal X-rated because he wants me to do something on Friday. But yeah, but seriously, I've got to have a minute silence for Martin Fowler. Because he's, he was killed off in EastEnders.
Wow.
Oh,
fucking riveting stuff, Kenny. Riveting.
Hell of a life, Kenny. It's a hell of a life.
Kenny, I'd say at least you're getting some enjoyment out of EastEnders, mate, because you ain't getting it over in the Emirates, I'm telling you.
No, not at all, yeah.
Yeah, hashtag pray for Martin and that.
Lee, thank you very much for having me on. Matty, legend.
What you got coming up, DJ? What you got?
Well, I'm on with the one and only Jez and Kenny tomorrow, which is a privilege to be alongside them guys, like it is with you and Matty. Absolute privilege. I'll on with Dan as well on tomorrow night as well, which is going to be good. It's going to be fire, that is. And I think that's it. Aaron X-rated, I think. I haven't read the what's it yet, but he's contacted me as well. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, guys. We'll see how it goes. But I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night because it just takes us away from all the crap that's going on at the moment. It's a proper show, guys. So everyone tune into our history channel, Jez's history channel.
I'll tell you, I had a great comments actually from the not like we obviously didn't do anything last week. I was ill, but the show before there was a lot of young people to come in. They came in, right? There's a lot of young people. I don't know who they are. They've all subscribed, youngsters.
That's brilliant. No, that's brilliant, mate.
It's great to learn.
But that's because they've got no outlet to fucking teach them, Jez.
No, that's
the
brilliant.
club ain't going to do it.
No.
They came. Brilliant. They just said, this one young lad, Jason, top fella, he said, I've been watching this with you and DJ. I've learned so much about the proper history, and what we are doing now is so wrong. Great comment.
Yeah, exactly. Big up, Lee. Thank you very much. Matty, always a pleasure, mate, to be alongside you. And Kenny, legend, Jez, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You will. Somebody good, Matty. What you got coming up, Matty? Channel out, man.
Be back with Southern Gunner here on YouTube. I'll be back with you on Wednesday for the watch along. And then Thursday, Jez, I'm going to try to make it. I've got to work, but I'm going to try to make it Thursday if I can. If not, go ahead and book me for next week. I'll be on with you.
I'll send you the link anyway, man. If you can jump on, you can.
Okay. And, I might be on with Dan. Dan usually hits me up at the last minute, so I might be
we're all on with Dan then.
Yeah,
I'm there as well. He hit me. And Gal was there as well because he texted me earlier saying the Gal can do 6, and then he said, "No, she can do 10."
So I might be with y'all tomorrow, so we'll see.
Okay, I'm not. Go. No, come on, we need you in there as well, Jezza. Come on, we need to fucking see.
I ain't been invited, so.
Come on, Potsy, sort it out. We're all going there. We'll all go in there and rush a gal real quick. Listen, I'm gone. This is 8 minutes in.
I don't want him walking out.
Yeah, he rage quit last time, didn't he? That was funny. But yeah, listen, this game's 8 minutes in. The watch along Sevilla versus Mallorca. 8 minutes gone. I've already seen better football than the Emirates at the weekend. But there we go. And yeah, I'm done. I'll be back with rants tomorrow on here. That should be fun because he's ready to snap, mate. He's finished. He's done with the manager pretty much. With the players, he's had enough with the club. Man did a 7-hour boxing stream. Yeah, like he's that close to fucking snapping.
Yeah.
So I'm going to round him tomorrow. So yeah, we're out. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with Potsy as well.
It's all
Barcelona.
about progress.
Yeah, progress. Yeah, pretty patterns, entertainment in there. Barcelona play tomorrow against against Atletico Madrid as well. Copa del Rey first leg semi-final. So 3 streams tomorrow, people. And bless up for all the love. Bless up for the likes, super chats, comments, subs. 117k now, nearly 117.2. So bless up to everyone who subbed. Sub to the guys. I'm out. Cronky out.
North London forever out.
I'll check her out quick.